Hey guys, welcome back to GreyWolf TV. We are back with Person of Interest now. We're on to episode 9 of season 2. The last episode, the rich couple, was a bit weird, and them eventually figuring stuff out, kind of, I feel, was instigated by Reese, placing them both in a room and going, you two need to stay put because I need to keep the pair of you alive because both of the hitmen you've hired aren't going to stop. And in the end, it seemed to resolve itself. It was weird. Anyway, we're not going to focus on today. We're going to get straight on with the next one. Let's go see what's in store for episode 9.
You want to make $500? Give me your number, circle the block. Wait for my call.
Fermin Ordonez, age 38, born in Cuba. One of New York's
That's him.
42,000 cab drivers.
Oh.
Considering that cab drivers are 30 times more likely to be killed on the job than most other professions. Where to? 25th and Broadway.
Did you earn plenty of money from that?
Don't rush. I get car sick quite easily. By all accounts, he had a wicked curveball.
Till life threw him one, from Major League prospect to nobody hack.
No doubt a difficult life transition.
Keep the change.
Really? Thank you.
I remember there's a farmland.
People say that all the time.
I used to shoot rivets down there 20 feet away.
Come on, man. Just put on a game.
One more time?
Dude,
We're gonna have a
relax.
real problem.
Looking into every passenger that gets into his cab? It's impossible.
Yeah, it's a full-time job.
I just got word from Elias. He says no more business with HR.
Most of them are either dead or in jail anyway.
No one's gonna open up their mouth about us. I made sure of that.
Make no mistake, my friend, we are just businessmen. Businesses run on money, revenue. Time we make peace, get us walking on the same path again. For our mutual benefit.
800 for the laptop.
What?
You don't trust me?
Not at all.
He's carrying it all around with him right now.
We must have overlooked something. Does he have gambling debts? Is he dealing drugs?
Isn't
We
good.
have a slight problem. For me, the price has gone up.
What do you mean?
I mean, you only have enough money for Maria or Jorge, but not both.
If an official finds out, they will arrest her on suspicion.
Fermin, we've known each other for how long? I help you.
Pushing around his cab for the past 5 years. Saving up to bring his wife and his kid here.
Sounds like he just came up short. From 2000 to 2005, when he defected to the U.S.
He wanted a better life for his wife and child.
What a waste.
Plays second base for New York.
Rafael Acosta, of course.
They defected together in 05.
You're a baseball reference machine, Finch. You should get out more. Take in a game once in a while.
No.
Says I don't.
Look, man, I hate to ask, but you see, I just need a little help with mi familia, you know?
And he probably has it.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, man.
No.
Just,
No.
toma. Take that.
You got one too many skeletons in the closet to be calling the shots here. Not to mention a couple buried in the ground. But they can always be dug up.
You're here because if this thing goes sideways, these guys are gonna want something to shoot.
Last I checked, he was in witness protection.
And on the back of this photo is alias and present address and rebuilding HR.
The boss accepts your offer.
Really?
On one condition. We're not interested in going out and getting him.
You bring him to us.
The boss says you bring Grafoni to us.
Agent Regina Vickers, Secret Service. We got an ID on a body. No offense, but this case is need to know. We're going to take it.
Here we go.
We'll keep combing the area.
He never
Buys
came
pizza
back.
bagel at JFK yesterday afternoon. Winds up dead in Morningside Park at 2 a.m. with no luggage.
Right around the time some Russian guy succumbs to
I don't think he did it.
poisoning.
And you think our cab driver is connected to this homicide?
So what do we know about the dead Russian in the park, Finch?
Vadim Pushkov. If the
Computer
Secret Service is
specialist.
involved, he's likely some kind of international criminal.
First, a few questions.
There we go.
Excuse me?
She's
A
an
friend of
agent.
mine was in your cab last night. Do you recognize him?
Look, lady, I turn in the cab every night. If someone did leave anything in here, I didn't find it. Sorry. I'm not in
Got for
service.
that.
I want you to aim for the rear quarter panel of their car and don't let off the gas. You got that?
Nice. Smash it out of the
That was a
way.
good time, Furman.
Move. There you go, see?
Mr. Reese, are you okay?
I'm fine, Finch. But I think the real threat just found us.
I recognize their methods.
was at Killbox.
Had a similar experience in Russia.
Didn't work out too well for them.
Asked about a passenger in your cab last night. His name is Pushkov. What happened to him?
I don't know this Pushkov. I'm just a cab driver. It sounded like he was trying to sell something. He called it H-set or travelers. He left the laptop. He left it underneath the seat. He must have forgot.
What'd you do with it?
What do you think?
I sold it.
Pawned it.
My business partner. Estonians don't care if he doesn't have the laptop. They'll kill him just because he knew about it.
Sorry, Furman.
I sold him the laptop. I got him killed.
Yep.
Is the laptop still here?
I don't think so.
It appears that he sold the laptop to an online buyer named Demon 8.
Why do they want this laptop so bad?
Don't know yet, but they're willing to kill anyone who
There's
comes in
something bloody
contact
valuable
with
on it.
Mendoza was our contact. When we defected, he arranged everything for us ball players. He brought us all the way to New York. It was over.
It was over
You
for
can't
you.
play. You can't make money. You become a nobody.
So Mendoza figured he'd find another way to get his money out of you, Finch.
Detective Carter said they found a $275 receipt on Pushkov for short-term parking at JFK. My best guess is he stole information on a huge number of travelers, addresses, FBI clearances, biometric data. It only has value if no one knows about it, which is why they're killing everybody that comes in contact with the laptop.
You don't have a choice.
That laptop may be our only hope of getting Ordonez's life back.
Demon 8 isn't as smart as he thinks he is. Now he's in grave danger too. I piggybacked on the signal from his camera and traced it back to where he is right now.
About 45 minutes later, he returns without it.
No laptop. He must have sold it.
But look at this. 20 minutes later.
She's in the file.
Her.
She walks out. 10 minutes later, Mr. Mansour dies in a hail of bullets.
Who are you? And what do you want?
I brought the money, but you're not him.
So glad you
You're
brought
not
the
Demon
dog.
8. Let's see the money. I'm new at this sort of thing, but I'm guessing I'm supposed to see the laptop first. 100,000.
Got
Small
plenty.
bills, double your asking price.
What's the catch?
The catch, Albert, is that you leave this very second, disappear, and don't show your face for at least a year.
Then why would you want it?
Let me worry about that.
Why is that
Take
your
money.
business?
Go.
Did you get the laptop?
Yes, I'm here and I have the laptop, Mr. Reese.
You haven't made it out of here
But I'm
yet.
afraid you'd better come rather quickly.
Yes, you had.
I think you have something that belongs to me.
Nice try.
Nice one, dude.
Little high, and outside, but still got there.
Yeah, Fusco. Hello, Lionel. Long time no speak.
Yeah, you missed all the fun.
You called me Lionel, remember? I'm calling you back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I've been kind of buried on this case. Nah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine.
What are you doing?
Great. What the hell's so funny, Grafoni?
I think you've been set up.
I'm laughing. Elias told me you might be coming. Ever since I screwed up, I've been trying to work my way back into his good graces. Elias wants you to take a message back to your pal Simmons and HR.
Not a chance. Wow. At least he's alive.
Anything about the laptop?
This gentleman's name is Furman Ordonez. I've been told he was very instrumental in tracking down the Estonians who killed Pushkov and Mansour. Maybe he can get it to us if we can help him out with something.
Yeah.
And what's that?
It'll just take a little bit of money and some help from the Coast Guard.
No puedo creer que está aquí.
Yeah, you can get to know your boy, and he can get to know his dad.
Don't know how you pulled that one off. It sure feels good.
Because they knew we were coming from. We got double-crossed.
Yep.
The part I don't get. They shot Bowman, but they let you just walk away.
Elias should go to hell.
You're
Quite
done.
frankly, I second the motion.
Yeah, you're done.
I detected that disappeared last February.
Oh, fuck.
Said he was murdered.
But there was reasons behind it. This is just a tangled mess. Damn. Okay, episode 9. I know that was only kind of episode of the week, but I really enjoyed that one because we had a nice outcome, a nice resolution where they could really help somebody who was down on their luck. There's so many people from places like Cuba and loads of other places I could mention that think, as it's advertised, America is the land of opportunity and freedom, and you can come here and make yourself a new life, and then, just exactly as this guy found, when you get here, you're just thrown to the curb. You're just scum. You're nobody. You're used. You're extorted. You're bribed. And we saw the life of his other baseball friend, how everything's gone perfectly okay for him, but because you were no longer useful to the guy who smuggled you in, he had to find another way to make money out of you. And they always just set the bar just high enough for you not to be able to afford it. Had you been, had he quit his baseball career because of his shoulder injury and managed to do something else and be earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, the guy wouldn't have asked for 40 grand, he'd have asked for 400 grand. Then when he'd turned up, it would have doubled to 800. He was just purposely everyone has a price, and if you know somebody isn't worth hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars, you find out more or less what they kind of are worth and set the bar just above that, so it gets to desperate measures and just leave someone like that guy completely screwed. And all he wanted was his family here. He was prepared to forego everything else, and at least with everything with this state secrets on this laptop, it's actually, I know he went and sold it, but he did it like anyone would do it. This guy didn't pay him for the day, left his laptop behind, so he's like, well, you're gone, I'm gonna recoup my money that way. Just had no idea of knowing just how important of information was on it. So I'm presuming it never actually stated it. I'm presuming that laptop either stays with Finch or he hands it in to the appropriate authorities. It's one or the other. There's no way the Russians or the Estonians are getting their hand on it. Now this thing with Finch and Elias is a tangled mess, because there's no way. I said when they set up the meet and it came back, Elias agrees. I'm like, there's no frigging way Elias agrees. So you were set up, he wants you lot gone, but they've still got this dirt on Fusco. And now so-called anonymous tips just been passed to Carter. She's gonna have to go and investigate this now that this cop's been murdered by another cop. We know exactly who. I don't know how that's going to get resolved. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I really enjoyed that episode. The only bit I was panicking about was when they turned up in the pool hall, that son of a bitch was going to shoot the dog. No. I can't have that in anything. I can watch people's heads get blown off all day long, but if you hurt dog, that's it. I'm done. I'm out of there. Right. What are we on next? Episode 10. So we'll be back for that in the next few days. If you want to watch this, as always, in full length, it will be available over on Patreon. Link will be in the description. And if you enjoyed the video, guys, by all means, please give it a thumbs up. Post your comments down below, and I'll see you for the next episode very soon. Till then, thank you for watching.